Does your furry friend take over your bed every night? It's time to reclaim your space while giving them the comfort they deserve with the coldest, cozy dog bed. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to buy now on Amazon.
Neighbors of Lotto rapist Iorworth Hoare say they are living an absolute nightmare after he moved into a £500,000 house in their quiet village. Hoare, 71, won a £7.2 million fortune in the lottery on day one of his weekend release from an open prison in August 2004. He had been jailed for life in May 1989 after trying to rape a retired teacher in Leeds, but also had 6 other convictions, including rape, dating back to 1973. He now lives in a small, rural community, where neighbors say women are too scared to stay home alone and some are even trying to sell up to get away from him. Others drive to walking trails further away to avoid bumping into him on the country roads near where they live. Hoare was pictured walking in the village this week as the 20th anniversary of his shocking jackpot nears. He was seen walking in the middle of the road holding a carrier bag and wearing a tatty shirt and oversized jeans. Locals have said he moved into a converted church in their village in the north of England, turning their lives upside down in the process. One neighbor, who did not want to be named, said they see and hear him every day, and that they don't want to live there anymore. They told The Sun, "Why do you think we're trying to sell? It's all down to him. I know his background. He's been there a few years and it's really uncomfortable. It's an absolute nightmare. We see and hear him every day. Women around here don't want to be alone with him there. It is terrifying. We don't want to live here anymore and it's down to him." They added, "When we tell people where we live, they all know it's next to the lottery rapist. So it's a struggle to sell because of him. We've been trying for a while now. I am worried we will lose a lot of money on the sale. We're fed up of the stress and worry." They explained that Hoare moved to the area after "Leave or Die" was painted on the gates of his former home. Another local said, "Women who want to run and walk around here drive well out of the way as they don't want to be near him. He is supposed to be rehabilitated, but someone with that record is still highly dangerous. He is a menace to society. He glares. Of course people have looked up his record, they know what he's capable of. I'm on edge and it's always in the back of my mind that a serial rapist is just down the road. He's a creep. His behavior is very creepy. It's sickening to think he is there." A third resident said, "He enjoys going on long walks and goes to the shop. He walks into nearby villages and likes speaking to people who do not know his background. They don't know he is a rapist." Hoare has a long history of sex crimes. In June 1973, he tried to rape a doctor's wife in hospital grounds in Leeds and was jailed for 3 years. In November 1975, he was jailed for 4 years for an attempted rape in Exeter. In September 1978, he was given 4 years behind bars for indecent assault and assault. In 1983, he was sentenced to 7 years for the indecent assault and rape of a housewife he dragged into the woods. After his final conviction in 1989, he spent 15 years in prison before buying a winning Lotto extra ticket while on weekend release from Leyhill Open Prison in Gloucestershire. Prisoners were banned from gambling at the time, but a loophole did not include the Lotto. Pictures? He bragged to his fellow inmates at the time, "I'm going to be sound for the rest of my life." Hoare was eventually released from prison in March 2005. But authorities kept his whereabouts secret during a £10,000 a month operation paid for by the taxpayer. He was prevented from having unlimited access to his money under the conditions of his license. Instead, he was given a monthly allowance of £8,666. The rest of his fortune, which grew to more than £10 million due to smart investments, could only be accessed with the consent of trustees, a Home Office official, his lawyer and his accountant. However, he launched a legal case in 2008 and, after a long 15-year dispute, he eventually gained full access to his winnings. His portfolio includes a fine art collection and property, which is said to earn him hundreds of thousands every year. However, there have been costly legal cases to drain his bank balance. One of his victims, Shirley Woodman, a retired teacher who he attempted to rape during her lunch